This is so smart.
Yes.
This is so cool with the two zippers on top.
Because you want to be able to get to everything organized in your small bag. Use it as a wristlet, use it as a crossbody, use it as a clutch if you want.
She's speaking my language.
Exactly. I want multiple uses from one bag.
I do too. Well, let's start with all these choices are so pretty. Oh. So this one is a Black Friday deal. It's only $109, marked down from $149. We'll start in front, let's see here.
Which way?
This one right here.
That's because it's your favorite. It's Evening in Venice.
Evening in, oh my
Doesn't it look like you can feel the sun setting? And look at the colors, that beautiful gondola.
That something?
You know what he's singing. O Sole Mio.
Oh, yes, he sure is.
Of course. And that's Venice, which is stunning.
It is. I was there many, many years ago.
Me
I can't wait to go back. My producer, Rob, just said, I've been there. It's a special place.
That's the thing with Anuschka. It evokes memories or something you want to do. Now, this is a very unique.
I love this
Mighty Lion. Because this actually... Because we think art is everywhere. This was actually inspired by modernistic art and by graffiti, believe it or not. And that lion, he's powerful, he's mighty. He's not going to show you his strength unless he needs to show you his strength, but you better believe it's all there. I love that artwork.
I do too. I like the way you described it, that graffiti kind of really, it's got a cool...
It's got a little gritty feel.
It does, I like it. So we'll show you all the bags and then we'll get inside so we can show you what's inside. This is pretty.
Now that's what we call a berry rose because it's a mix of those two colors. Hawaiian Floral. So stunning.
Gorgeous color.
Hey, if you cannot be in Hawaii year-round, and God knows that could be my other dream, then you should be able to carry this. So even if it's a dreary day or a gray day, you can carry your Hawaiian Floral and you can literally smell the flowers. That's because when the artisans paint this, they do this over a span of 6 to 8 weeks.
That's amazing, isn't it?
And it feels like it's three-dimensional. Like you can almost smell those gorgeous florals.
Oh, the tooling.
We're moving into the tooled work.
That one
This is the tooled waves in wine.
Yes. Yep.
Look at all the colors. A little Marsala, a little Chardonnay. You can see where my mind is going. And this is also handcrafted. The tooled leather bags are all done with vegetable tan dyes, so they're eco-friendly and sustainable. And they have a little more structure to them. Even though it starts with the same soft cowhide, the tanning gives it the structure.
Good point.
And it's all done by hand, the stamping.
I love this color too. And then that one.
Are we going to pick favorites? Because I love this. Yes. I love the turquoise and brown on this tooled bag. Look at it. It's very boho chic meets cool and hip, none of which I am, but you know, my bag can make people think that I am, which is great. I have to tell you, so I did get this bag, but my 22-year-old daughter took it because she wanted it.
Annette's laughing. Because
she is a lot more hip and cool than I am, so I guess it's only fair.
Well, it's a high compliment when she thinks something that you're carrying is that cool.
Plus, she loved the fact that it's got the wristlet function because, you know, young people like wristlets.
Actually, I agree with that. This, size-wise, it's 8 inches in length. It's 2.5 in the width. It stands up 6 inches, and it's about an 8.5-inch handle drop. But, in fact, it's got a strap drop, too. Doesn't it? It's got a separate strap so you can carry this crossbody.
It's got a crossbody strap, yes.
That's cool. And then let's talk about that the twin top opening.
Oh my God, don't you love that?
Because really do. You can stay much more organized.
When you have two completely separate pockets, one which has got slip pockets, the other one which has the key fob and it's got a zippered compartment. Now let me tell you why my zippered compartments are very useful. Because you know those parking tickets you don't want anyone to see? Those stay in that security compartment. Everybody knows, don't go into mom's security compartment, okay? It's not acceptable. Also, there's candy in there, but we won't talk about that. And you've got this nice deep slip pocket on the outside, which I think is very handy to get to all those things you want.
Details on the screen right there. You know, there's a lot to show you, and sometimes the camera angles are a little challenging, but go through that line by line because it's got so many pockets inside. You'll be going to be impressed. There's even a little zip pocket that could be a coin purse. So, quick question, when was the last parking ticket you got?
Oh, Kelly, that was not fair. That was below the belt. But let's just say that it wasn't that long ago. This could be because my parking skills are also just very suspect. But hey, listen, my bags are stylish.
So you weren't even parked in, you know, where you shouldn't have been. It was just the
totally
way
out of line. I also feel like they just don't like me, those cops, okay? I'm just saying. It's personal, I feel.
You're hilarious. So let's remind, oh, look at that. That's the crossbody.
Yeah, that's the crossbody.
We haven't even talked about your hardware. It's really nice, beautiful.
You know, because we want to make something feel like it's classic. Because Anuschkas are classic. They're not like a fad bag that's going to be gone in a day. The hardware has to match all of this beautiful artwork. Look at the ombre effect on that strap. That's all done by hand painting. And the hardware, those little dog clips at the end, those have to work perfectly because we want it all. We're women, okay?
Well, and
everything
needs
to function.
I'm hard on my things.
Exactly.
I'm throwing it in the car. I'm grabbing it and going.
You don't have to baby this bag. Never.
And it's surprisingly soft.
It is.
Boy, this is a good buy. This is a great buy. Whatever speaks to you, that's the point we try to make with every single design that's been created. This particular twin top crossbody, I'll remind you, they're Hawaiian florals. It's got a beautiful, like a berry colored background. That's the cool lion.
The mighty lion.
That one is flying.
Oh my God,
with
that black background, and look at, it's just so stunning. And Anuschka has never done an artwork quite like this.
I really like it.
Love it.
Describe it again, like you said, graffiti, but something.
You know, it was inspired by graffiti and modernistic art.
Modernistic art, yeah.
It's got a little grit with the artwork.
I really like the line.
And yet it's a line, and it's classic, and I love the way the colors are on this, and the mane of the lion. Oh, just beautiful.
Isn't it seriously so
cool? And these are done by master artisans, because only our master artisans can get the expressions in the animal's eyes.
Wow.
And this is not, you know, a bag that was made 202 every 5 minutes out of a machine. This was hand painted by an artisan over a span of 8 weeks just for you. So whether you're choosing the lion because it speaks to you, or you're picking evening in Venice because you want to go to Venice, or you've been there, or it's just the most romantic city, this has to be your choice. And also, do not worry. Whether you're wearing this with, you know, a white t-shirt and jeans, or you're wearing it with an evening dress, it's going to complement and coordinate and work well.
I have to say, sorry to interrupt you, look at how this draws you into that scene. It's incredible how they can create that dimension. It's not just like a flat painting.
It's a story, isn't it?
It's amazing. It makes you want to go way back into that little, you know, that little back street.
That little piazza that's there. There's a little cafe there. You could be sitting there once the gondolier has taken you to the, those little bridges, those little bridges that you jump off the gondola. I know.
This one is the Hawaiian Florals, by the way. We saw a close-up on this on Annette, and I do love this berry kind of color. But the deeper of the burgundy or the berry colors is right here in this
tooled wine.
Oh, isn't that
pretty?
Stunning?
The waves. And this was all done using a stamp created by hand, by craftsmen, based on our art, and then when the leather has been tanned and it's wet, they stamp it on, it's embossed, it's all done by hand, and then once it is dried, the artisans start painting on it. So there's many, many steps to creating a tool bag. It has a little more structure, and yet you can stuff a lot of stuff in it.
So there's a crossbody strap, and then there's the wristlet, so you can carry it either way, which I love. And what a great little size this is, right? It's just
it can be a clutch
under your arm. Yeah, this is, and you've got the security of this.
Right.
Last choice is right here in the dark brown tooled waves with the turquoise.
Brown and turquoise. I think I love the colors on this. You know, I've only been to Santa Fe once, but every time I see this bag, I feel like it's Santa Fe meets India.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You just reminded me of somebody that I should get this for.
See, this is what happens when you look at this. And I know my sister loves turquoise jewelry and loves Native American art, and I want to get her this. I thought I got her this, but my daughter took it.
So once again, a Black Friday deal price. This is a temporary $40 price break. So enjoy it while you can, especially that lion. If you want it, he's tearing out of here. 800-592 is the item number. And how nice to know that we've got the matching wallets that are available to you. This is It's a little mini wallet. These are only $39.99. It's a 2